custom characters. 9 times out of 10 in the role-playing games I play, I just use the standard character, and, well, he does look really cool. I'm just gonna spice him up a little bit. I'm gonna go in a little bit of detail, the features that we can use. You can swap the skin color around. There's a lot of really nice ones, by the way, but I want to change that background really quickly. How do I do that? Oh, there it is. Awesome. Something a little more, you know, natural, but yes. I'm going to quickly make my character. I'm going to have a video in the description showing off all of the options that we can select for our character in Xenoblade Chronicles, if you're at all interested in that, but I kind of already made up my mind on who I'm going to create in this game. You may beg to differ, but yeah. You can simultaneously change the roots and tips of your hair. I like that one a little bit better. That should work. Don't want to be too bright after all. How's the back looking? So now that I've selected my hair, let's move on to the next selection. Man, I'm just digging this. The eye color is totally fine. The face is fine. I think the eyes are fine. It's a little difficult to see on this hair, but you know, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Now it's time to choose our voice. And when I saw the voice role they picked, guys, that's right. I'm that uncreative. I decided to just make the prior game's protagonist in this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. Man, it feels good to finally be saying those words. Ever since this game was announced, I knew this would be inevitable. And today, we are finally going to begin the largest game we have ever tackled on this channel. But you know what? I'm going to give it my all, because you guys deserve it. Without a doubt, this has been my most requested Let's Play ever. But this game, like I said, is no small task to complete. Monolith Soft loves to create incredibly massive worlds brimming with content. And if you know me, well, I'm going to explore every last inch of it. So without further delay, let's begin our adventure.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying, powerful, and human weaponry.
July, 2054 AD.
Alright. Okay.
The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was I, the white whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering the space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us.
The past returned. Return to the past.
The alien race was unbelievable. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Go to the end.
Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Something a little more, natural. Yes, I'm going to quickly make my character. I'm going to have a video in the description showing off all of the options that we can select for our character in Xenoblade Chronicles, if you're at all interested in that, but I kind of already made up my mind on who I'm going to create in this game. You can simultaneously change the tips of your hair. Like that one a little bit better. That should work. Don't want to be too bright after all. That's like that. That should work. So now that I've selected my hair, let's move on to the next selection. I'm just digging this. The eye color is totally fine. The face is fine. I think the eyes are fine. It's a little difficult to see on this hair. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Now it's time to choose our voice. And when I saw the voice role they picked, guys, that's right. I'm that uncreative. I decided to just make the prior game's protagonist in the sequel.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengage stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Attention, external access confirmed.
Careful.
Disengaging
Just
stages
take it
in
nice
10
and slow,
seconds.
okay?
7,
Your senses will need
6,
time to reactivate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! Kaiju, Egypt. What's up, Egypt? As the beginnings has an Egypt eyes. Can't you see? You are never going to stop me. You'll pay for what you dark side. Tribute!
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Tribute! Look into my eyes. As the beginnings. Look
Hey
into
there.
my eyes.
Looks like you're all in one piece.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, alright?
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Good, there we go. What else do you remember?
You don't even remember your own name?
In the meantime, I'll get you up to
Must be
speed
the
here as
stasis
best I
hangover.
can.
That's not good.
How are your limbs? Can you move?
Just try and focus, all right?
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, alright? First,
Good, there we go. What else do you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One
things
step at a
first.
time, all
You'll be
right?
needing a weapon.
First things first. You'll be needing a weapon.
There you go. Alright, let's get going.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
Bing. Bing.
And so begins our adventure. The prologue. So you can take a moment to check out the mini-map. It's mini. Got it. Follow the arrow if you get lost. But an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know, they say the whole work in the cloud. I definitely know what you mean. But, play. Armoria, huh? Dig this place. And I guess this is the Starfall Basin where we landed. Gotta say though, set the mood in the beginning pretty nicely. I like the rain. It's a good atmosphere and it's pretty ominous for the things to come.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Didn't survive the crash.
You know, the L002, the ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Right. You don't even remember it,
Planet
do
Earth,
you?
your homeworld.
You know, the L002.
Or rather,
the ship we
it
escaped
used to be
Earth on?
anyway.
You remember Earth, right?
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces
Your homeworld.
and destroyed.
Rather, it used to be.
Ring any bells?
Tell me you want one. Yes, no. I don't know.
It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. Didn't know we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Just target the front.
Looks like you don't have a choice. Engage me. Lay out the fire for it.
Just like that. Initiate combat to target one enemy. While you're ready. Proceed. Back here, so feel free to speak to go. Do not worry about the ship. So if you never played Xenoblade Chronicles game before, it functions on a real-time RPG system. It uses commands at the bottom of your screen called Barracks to do special attacks. Let's use our fire grenade. Oh my god. I think we just won our first then.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you.
But anyway,
we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
So I would have really liked to explain more of what was happening in that last encounter, but as you saw, we kind of defeated it really quickly. And every time you defeat an enemy, you will get some loot that you can use. I mean, that kind of goes without saying, though.
Lightning waves.
Oh boy, another like pod. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess the person inside of here didn't make it and we received a new item. Or maybe he was just shipping that around. I don't really know the context of that, but regardless, we got a new armor piece that we can equip to our character. What I was saying though, no RPGs. And oh boy, another life pod. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess the person inside of here didn't make it and we received a new item. Or maybe he was just shipping that around. I don't really know the context of that, but regardless, we got a new armor piece that we can equip to our character. And also this gun that we, can't use. I'd like to use that one, though. It seems really cool. I'll have to come at a later date, I suppose. Person inside of here didn't make it and we received a new item. Or maybe he was just shipping that around. I don't really know the context of that, but regardless, we got a new armor piece that we can equip to our character. And also this gun that we can't use. I'd like to use that one, though. It seems really cool. I'll have to come at a later date, I suppose. Let's try out this new... Ooh, I'm liking that. It's probably better than the t-shirt we were wearing, considering it looks like it's made out of, metal and stuff, so... Yeah, I'm like, I gotta say, it's really cool in this game. Especially helmets, too. There is a lot more to do in this first area than simply look at how cool I am, I guess. I don't really know. Complimenting myself really quickly. Let's feel the power, I guess. And God, I love this voice actor. But yes, by opening that chest, we've extended to the second level. And you can view your stats just by going here. Or when you pause the menu, you can just see how close you are to your next level or next rank. But yeah, we're doing good so far. We didn't die to the first enemy, so that's super. I don't even think we could with Elma's help. But yes, let's explore. These are collectibles.
Never
yes, Xenoblade, you have to stop and pick up an item. If you just collect this item ore, then there you go. It's added to your inventory, and you don't even need to worry. Second level, and you can view your stats just by going here, or when you pause the menu, you can just see how close you are to your next level or next rank. But yeah, we're doing good so far. We didn't die to the first enemy, so that's super. I don't even think you could with Elma's help. Yes, let's explore, and what the heck are these? These are collectibles. Yes, in Xenoblade, you do not have to stop and pick up an item. If you just collect this item ore, then it's added to your inventory. attacking us? Well, that is because...
Why you give up, Master Sakurai? You're going home.
We'll get into the different types
Go
of
home.
enemies that we can encounter later on. But first off, I need to get some treasure, guys. And I really like that you just have to keep pressing that button constantly to activate the treasure chest. Kind of reminds me how a dog digs a hole. It's a really weird comparison to make, but whatever. Since our previous enemy did not really last too long, what do you say we elaborate further on how combat works in this game versus the stone plus Thomas? As mean as this is to wake it up, and oh, great timing, Mama. Brand new to Xenoblade Chronicles. First off, I need to get some treasure, guys. I really like that you just have to keep pressing that button constantly to activate the treasure chest. Kind of reminds me how a dog digs a hole, if that makes any sense. I know it's a really weird comparison to make, but whatever. Since our previous enemy did not really last too long, what do you say we elaborate further on how combat works in this game versus the stone plus Thomas? As mean as this is to wake it up, and oh, great timing, Elma. Brand new to Xenoblade Chronicles X is the Soul Voice feature. You may have seen that Elma had a dialogue box there. Really wanted to get that timing right. Again, what that is later on. But when we use an art that...
Oh, come on!
Digs a hole, if that makes any sense. I know it's a really weird comparison to make, but whatever. Since our previous enemy did not really last too long, what do you say we elaborate further on how
I'm coming to you!
Let's see what we got.
Thomas, as mean as this is to wake it up, and great timing, Elma. Brand new to the Xenoblade Chronicles X is the Soul Voice feature.
I've been waiting to lash out!
Shadow Strike!
Again, what that is later on. When we use the art that is the same color for the corresponding dialogue box,
Now take the shot and topple them!
Not balanced.
Let's try and attack this enemy. This is the first.
You can do it!
We've seen it
Go.
before, but
None of your business.
grenades and, you know, machine gun bullets just fine since the
We got it.
You can't
Let's
reach an
move.
enemy with your weapon of choice. The at the bottom showing the position shift. Got some new stuff and ooh, a new art acquired with our class. So your class and your level are basically independent of each other, but here is the art menu, and oh, we got chrome armor. Nice, increases our physical resistance. It would be pretty nice. But yeah, this is the art tray. You can move your arts around if you so desire. I like them where they are personally. But yes, we'll be getting into the different uses of arts in the future, but honestly, I just kind of want to check around this area a little bit more, so let's explore it. I'm pressing in the left analog stick. Sprinting's really nice. This was not in the previous game. I really hate to just constantly compare this to the previous game, because honestly, there's not too much outside of the combat system connecting it. But yes, it's not exclusive.
Now you listen to me.
Ground, we can also
No one's telling me what to do anymore, you little girl. No one's expressing. Now you listen to me. No one's telling me what to do anymore.
Yeah, it seems like we've got
No one is
good
expressing.
collectibles. We got some
Losing my way. Jeff, you should fucking lose soul.
decent armor now, so that's good. Why don't we head up and discover this new area? Wait for it. The landmark Shadow Rise has been discovered. Up there we have some new enemies that are a little bit more aggressive than the docile creatures we've seen before. So if they have a red icon above them, icon is what I meant to say, but icon works too. If they see you, they will initiate battle with you. They are that ruthless. But these guys...
Oh, come on!
Same as ground speed, but it just seems so much longer. Yeah, it seems like we've got a couple good collectibles. We got some decent armor now, so that's good. Why don't we head up and discover this new area? Wait for it. The landmark Shadow Rise has been discovered. Up There we have some
I don't have
enemies
time.
that's a little bit more,
I need to sit
Get to the front.
so if they have a
Bring that!
if they see you, they will initiate battle. They are that. So these guys are not too big of a deal. It's nice, but they do have a piece. It's almost behind him, so I would track that previously.
No!
Sometimes attacks can make the monster.
No!
Move in and strike.
You can see the effects.
Fly ice. Move in and do some damage.
A lot. Some enemies are immune to it, but for the most part, combat is relatively easy. So now I'm going to show
Ready
you
to be even stronger.
that is well needed in this franchise. Equipped, strongest gear. You may not know it.
Thank you.
But yes, our character has changed a fair bit. Oh boy, that is fantastic to add in this game if you played the previous one. Yes.
Why did they decide to just go home? Nintendo. Go home, Nintendo. No one's come here to fight you. I walk alone. Wait.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
The rain's starting to let up.
Follow me.
Just in time for
I promise
sunrise.
you're gonna love this.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Also beginning's red hair. Red hair, brown. Red hair, blue eye. No! No! Stay away from
Pretty wild,
All
huh?
indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice
They're
with
all
these things
indigenous,
and try
as
and
far as we
resist
can
them.
tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
Recognize the
Watch
habitat
yourself.
unit?
Our first step's
That's where we're
a doozy.
headed. Watch
We can
yourself.
jump if you
That
like.
first step's a
You can
doozy.
handle the fall. But The indigents down
We
there
can
are
jump if
another
you
story.
like. You could handle the fall.
Some mean,
God
But the
damn!
indigents down there are another
Bond!
story. Some
given
big,
our
some
options, the
mean,
high road here
all
would be the
nasty.
safer way to go, relatively
It's
speaking.
cold.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively
memory.
speaking.
Out here, go! Run!
That said, whichever
Look
way
at my
you
eyes,
go,
sir! I'll
follow
see you in hell!
You decide.
And I always
Run!
see that's a great way to kick off the game, I gotta say. But here, Elmo will discuss about sprinting. Use it to run away from things and run to things. Pretty simple stuff. But now we have an option. Which path would you guys want to take? The one that's dangerous or the safer one? Honestly, I prefer the high road in this situation. It's a little bit more on the scenic side. Here is a settlement. The Shadow Rise base camp.
Yeah.
I assume that's what BC means. Here we have a male Blade member. You can read that if you like. Basically, you can't directly talk to these characters. They kind of just give you little tidbits of information. And you get near them. It's kind of a nice feature, I gotta say. I'll just stop you and talk to you without sure being so we have some new enemies. How are you guys not Photonis? You guys look exactly like the previous enemy. What the heck, man? I was just trying to destroy these guys. They make it drop it underneath. Unfortunately, our top will take out one Artfire. Have a male Blade member. You can read that if you like. Basically, you can't directly talk to these characters. They kind of just give you little tidbits.
No need to get too close. Attack the target in
It's kind of a
sight.
nice feature, I gotta say.
Three ahead. Destroy. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
How are you guys not Photonis? You guys look exactly like the previous enemy. What the heck, man? I was just trying to destroy these guys. They made them drop it like
Strike grenade.
Unfortunately, our top will take out. Our fire grenade does benefit if the enemy's
Upward hands.
I want to give my attention to the size box. Essentially, no downside. So we need to get that one press.
Do I look like I'm slowing down?
Whenever you can. We'll have different speeds. Yeah, that was really not tough.
Shadow strike. Target destroyed. Move in and strike. I'm being pushed back.
Now we're from a whole different planet. No
Strike grenade.
Right, quick. We got
Before we
it.
go
Let's
from this
move.
settlement, let's check out. Now, our fire grenade does benefit if the enemy's top one is I want to get my attention up as high as possible because there's essentially no downside. So we need to get that button press pretty much perfect whenever you can. We'll have different varying speeds. Get used to that. Most of the grunt enemies in Xenoblade are relatively easy to take. Sounds cool. I think I already didn't I already pick
Manual.
I think I may have, but
Manual time!
settlement. Let's. That looked exactly like the previous enemy. What the heck, man? But yeah, let's just try and destroy these guys. They may drop an item you might want to use, and unfortunately, our topple did not work. Our fire grenade does benefit if the enemy is toppled, and that's what you get. I want to get my tension up as high as possible because there's essentially no downside. So we need to get that button press pretty much perfect whenever you can. It will have different varying speeds, and yeah, that was really not tough at all. I didn't really have to commentate much on that. Get used to that. Most of the grunt enemies in Xenoblade are relatively easy to take down. So it doesn't require a lot of concentration. So I may be abridging them in future episodes. Sounds cool. Before we go from this settlement, let's check out this time management shop. It does exactly what you think it does. Let's just basically change the time. It's kind of helpful. Why it's on the computer episodes, I'm sure. Oh god, thank you. But that'll have to be another day because we have a mission at the moment, and that is to get to our main base. And oh, hello there. That is another enemy, and I cannot change the target. We do not want to face this guy right now, so let's just run behind him if at all we can. Like, that jumping guy is so awesome! There's so much to talk about, God. Because we have a mission at the moment, and that is to get to our main base. And oh, hello there. is another enemy.
It's not good.
I'm gonna face this guy right now, so let's just run behind him if it all kills. That jumping guy is so awesome! There's so much to talk about, guys, and we'll get to it eventually, but I'm just having way too much fun right now.
And I knew this one, my man.
Oh my god. I hate this. I don't even have words for it, which is probably a bad thing considering I'm a commentator and all, but yes, all we have to do is run to an LA. This guy is not seeing me. He's not gonna be like, I see you 50 miles over there. No, he's not gonna that'd be pretty bad.
Didn't sound familiar like
Since we're on a different planet,
engaging. Lay down the fire for me.
Get out of my way.
Fire! Shadow strike!
Dog.
See, this one's only if I can go straight through it.
Move in and strike!
Thanks to leave a stinking car. I gotta say,
I've been waiting to lash out. Can't keep it quick. Now close in and clean up.
Upward hand!
He's tough as in mid-air, reach for like a brick. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, if you get spotted, you can either continue to run away, honestly. Fleeing from enemies is not too tough. You may get hit like
Time to attack.
a couple times in range there. And just run away, you should be fine.
Nice work.
If you use your melee attack, so. Level 23, 22, whatever, it's just chilling up there. He's not gonna be like, I see you 50 miles over there. Let's see if we can grab this. Off the ledge, that'd be pretty bad. But like Ellen said, since we're on a different planet, gravity's a bit different. So you can jump off the cliffs and be totally fine, but still use a bit of caution. I'm gonna try to get these guys up and see this one's going to go straight through the stinking car. I gotta say, that's amazing. So we can lead other people actually with some credits. Change the time. It's kind of like why it's that'll have to be another day because we have a mission at the moment.
Oh, no, you won't man.
Right grenade! 3 men! Move in and do some damage.
You don't want to face this guy right now, so let's just run behind him.
I've been waiting to lash out.
That guy is so
Move in and
awesome.
strike!
Well, there's so much to talk about.
I've been waiting to
We'll
lash
get to
out.
it eventually, but I'm just having way too much fun right now.
Chrome armor.
Which is probably a bad thing considering I'm a commentator and all, but yes, all we have to do is
I'm being pushed back.
This guy is not seeing me.
Light! Flicker!
Like, I see you 50 miles away.
Shadow strike! Great edge!
Great grenade.
Sorry,
We got him. Let's move.
Jump off this and be totally fine. Still use a bit of caution. I'm trying to get these guys where I'm getting seen. This one's only if I can go straight through it. A horrible place to leave a stinking car, I gotta say.
Ready to be even stronger.
So we completed another field action, and we're gonna get some credits. Just credits. No one can get I'm gonna try to get past all of these guys, but maybe it won't. He's stopped us in mid-air, we dropped like a brick. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, if you get spotted, you can either continue to run away, honestly. Fleeing from enemies is not too tough. You may get hit like a couple of times depending on how much range they have. And just run away, you should be fine. But between me and Elma, yeah, we're gonna kill these guys, but we're gonna figure it out. Elma's pretty strong.
Hey.
Xenoblade guys.
No
It's a curse
fighting
and a
like
blessing to collect items in this game, because once you get one, you
What?
just can't quit.
Damn!
Discover the Western Gate
Damn!
Lane. We're almost there.
Looks like you don't have a choice. No need to get too close.
Can't even
Check
describe
the
it.
target in sight. Shadow strike. Got it.
Which path would you guys want to take? One that's dangerous or the safe?
Early bird.
Honestly, I prefer the hybrid in this situation. It's a little bit more artistic. Subtle.
Roger.
Shadow rise.
Right. That's it.
You have a
Move it straight where we're going.
You can read that if you would like. Basically, you can't directly talk to these characters.
I'm being pushed back. Melee attack. Shadow
I've
strike.
been waiting to lash out.
How are you guys not photonists? You guys are exactly like
Assault now. Upper hand. Target in sight.
Nice work.
Fortunately, our topple didn't have our fire grenade.
Get out of my way!
I want to get my tension up as high as possible because there's essentially no outside. So when you get that long press, pretty much perfect whenever you can. We'll have different varying speeds. And yeah, that was really not tough at all.
The
Looks a lot
man.
bigger up close,
Take
doesn't
much
it?
on that. Get used to that. Most of the grunt enemies in
This was just
Xenoblade are
habitat.
relatively easy to take
White
down.
whale was one hell of a
Sounds time management shot. It does exactly what you think it does. It lets you just basically change the time. It's not helpful though. Getting to why it's like
Wild.
that'll have to be another day because we have a mission at the moment. That is to get to Torment.
You can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. You're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
You don't want to face this guy right now, so let's just run behind him. The jumping guy is so awesome. There's so much. I'm just having way too much fun right now.
Got it! Now take the shot and top over.
Yes.
Yeah,
We have
I'm
way
really
to
feeling
run
it.
I'll send you down.
I feel sharper than ever.
Strength.
So long. Who wants the next one?
Now, my turn.
Try and get
Because we're not raining enough. Okay, you guys just. Sir, yes, sir!
Bring that out. Move in and do some damage.
place to leave a stinking car. It's a basic
And that's no! No!
just his tongue is in midair, which dropped like a brick. Oh my god. If you get spotted, you should continue to run away. Honestly, fleeing from enemies is not too tough. You may get hit like a couple times depending on how much range they have. And just run away and you should be fine.
It's a shame we had to settle
Between
near
me and
so much
Elma, yeah, we're
wildlife.
gonna kick this guy's butt. We're gonna figure it out. Elma's pretty strong.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile. They aren't necessarily friendly either.
Some bonus effects can happen if you use your melee
I've come to
attack,
learn
so
that there's a
keep that
fine
in
line
mind.
between self-defense and provoking a fight.
I really like that art.
You need to walk that line.
Now you listen to me. No one's telling me what to do anymore. No one tells me, especially for you
Who
strong.
knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
So many collectibles. Okay. Collectibles are like my main thing when it comes to Xenoblade, guys. It's a curse and a blessing to collect items in this game. Once you get one, you just can't quit. Discover the
You guys don't know when you jam.
We're almost there. To the human settlement. Just a little bit further. Oh my god. I can't even describe to you just how beautiful this is. And honestly, this is just the peak of the iceberg.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? blackmail for security reasons. Free purpose to free. Get us in. Side.
No, this ain't.
Thanks.
You shut it.
Before we can get back home, we have to take on these Callow-Grex, and when you see that
Now
green
get used to it,
border, that
Mike.
means you can
I don't
hopefully
talk
chase
to
them.
you
Let's
again.
try and topple them. Let's get
I don't want you to
decent damage.
try to stop me. It's my turn, dumbass freak. Messing up wrong.
The second I get a chance, I'm going to show off this edge. When you use this arc on the side, it will reduce the target. Oh my gosh, this game just there's so much going on. When you use that, it will decrease your opponent's physical defense. It's always good to do that, but the issue is you need to do it from its flank. So getting the positioning down can be a little bit difficult if you're just starting the game off, but they'll figure it out eventually. Oh my gosh. I honestly can't praise it enough, but this game's battle system is nearly flawless.
I was beginning was a spider.
It's a shame we had to sacrifice so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile. But they aren't necessarily friendly either. There's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beach spaceship, anyway. Like it or not, this place is our home now.
The monster. I was beginning to
We
was
took
a
the name
monster.
from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
And now that we've vanquished those adversaries, Elma will get you class up, I suppose, and we also
We
get
call
some
it
great
New Los
recruits.
Angeles.
Now, there's nothing
Welcome
stopping us from entering the
to
West
NLA.
Gate. Except the fact that it's not open. We'll get around that to work. I know I'm going to be saying this a lot through the Let's Play, but the aesthetics here are just phenomenal.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
Just nothing.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on
Must be the
New
new friend. I'm just walking up after all
New
that time.
LA was a beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is,
City, we use the elevator at the top of the stairs. Probably open the gate soon next to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble.
our native
Until
home was
then,
gone,
you have to forgive me.
swallowed in a shroud of light, and our future was uncertain. We had no idea what
Yes,
fate lay in store
West
for
Gate will be
us.
open later on. In the meantime, though, let's head inside this elevator so we can get
Only that
inside
we
and
had
get
to
that
keep living
shower, man. God, we're
in
going
order
inside
to
that
see
thing
it.
for days before we come on. I'm at a loss for words, guys. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all the content and saying pieces, but honestly, I'm ready for it. A lot to see, a lot to do. Inside of xenoblade Chronicles.
Who's a little girl? Kaiju has a girl. He's a kaiju. Kaiju. The girl had a little girl. Science till delivery.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Well, here we are.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
What? Like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from
and a whole none.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
white whale
Wrap me up. Wrap me up.
fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home.
New LA is a beautiful light to
Is
us.
only the latest
Yes.
our continuing
Director General? Since when?
Went from London, England, UK.
2 days ago.
Yeah, this is a bit of Am I one? Yeah, it's alright.
Regular aide to Director General in just a few
No,
weeks.
it's just that.
This right will be Emperor by next month.
We have no idea.
Swim. Nice work out there, man.
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Right. Introductions. Irina
Gwyn
Aklov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors,
This
Colonel?
one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor.
The survivor.
I only found a single pod
I only found a
intact at
single
Starfall
pod
Basin.
intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what?
10 more crew
What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously?
Come on,
Chosan
seriously?
was never one to let
Chosan
the
was
truth
never
get in the
one
way
to
of
let the
good
truth get in the
speech.
way of a good speech.
Still, every last
Still,
survivor counts.
every last survivor counts.
You can call me Irina.
You can call
I'm
me
with the
Irina.
Interceptors.
I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same
Me
division.
too.
You can
Same
call
division.
me
You can
Mr.
call me
Evans.
Mr. Evans.
Or just Gwyn.
Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the
The
coalition
three of us were in the
forces
coalition forces
Specifically,
together.
the Special
Specifically, the
Operations
Special
Heavy Armor
Operations Heavy Armor Training,
AKA the Skeleton.
aka the Skeleton Crew.
I was a colonel and Irina
I was a
lieutenant.
colonel and Irina a
Gwyn was a more
lieutenant.
recent
Gwyn was a more
But
recent
the
recruit.
Of course, I keep telling them
Of course, I
we
keep
don't need
telling
those
them we
ranks
don't need
anymore.
those old ranks anymore now that we're
You're
here.
still colonel to me.
You're
now.
still colonel
No
to me
reorg
now.
will ever change
No
that.
reorg will ever change
And
that.
that's not about chain of command.
And that's not
either.
about chain of
It's
command
about
either.
Ikra!
It's about
You learned
respect.
it.
Ikra!
You've earned
The
it.
award for best ass
And the
kiss
award
goes
for best
to-
ass kiss goes to...
Remind you both
Well,
the
I'd
mams
remind
are
you both
necessary
the
if
mams
I
aren't
should
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
listen. All right, man. We should
All
be
right,
getting
man.
back
I
to
was
work.
told
We should be getting back
Until
to
next
work.
time.
Until next
Listen,
time,
Chuck,
Colonel.
but I'm not like you, Eddie. But you're not, Joe!
We should be
Right.
going.
Get away from the
We should be
club!
going to.
Don't!
The administrative district
That's
isn't
where
far.
you'll be
Let me tell you
That's where
something
you'll be
that
calling home.
you did!
For now, anyway.
Me and you, one on one, no one else involved. You just don't. And you fight, but you tell me why. You
And
tell
alright,
me
we
stay
finally
away.
get to explore New Los Angeles. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. And that's Big City. And that's some really catchy music. I was like, I want to just shut up and let you hear it, but don't worry. Watching this Let's Play, you'll hear plenty of that because this is our new home, after all. And hello, Lucy. How's it going? Are you the survivor who's found asleep in that life bomb? Yeah, that's me. I heard you face a lot of indigents out there. She looks like you rolled out of bed and onto the battlefield. Well, that's exactly what happened. And look, I'm no specialist. If I were you, I'd worry about pushing my bondage and follow. We should head over to the administrative district and medical checkup. Or at the very least, some rest.
Kazuya.
But if you can wait until you've taken care of yourself. Okay, Lucy, fine. Gosh, worse than I want. Oh my god, giant robot! That's a Xenoblade we can tell from the title screen and all. And, oh my god, guys, there's a lot to talk about. We'll get to it eventually, but for right now, our next event is just up ahead. So let's go ahead and activate.
Give me that. I told you, stay away from me, Mario. Where am I, Luke? I told you, stay away. I told you to stay away from me, Mario. You're in my way. Go home. Go home. No one queuing wants to get out of my way. I walk alone. Find my way. Sex girl. You love. Wow. Destroy my death in a shout. Shout! I am the shadow of death. I'll crush you like bats for you know. That's right, never change the destruction of the devils. The devil. Will you call me the devil, you soul to devil? The devil letting his soul to use blood. Yes.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Jack.
Oh, 1 second. I just seriously doubt.
Check.
Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypasses reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
Timer jar.
Caught that?
Wings.
You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Exhaust bypass is reversed.
Everything okay?
Man, it's a good thing I
It's not
caught
like
that.
you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
You're the one who
Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the
Everything
controls.
okay? It's
Oh,
not
hey,
like you
Elma.
flub a
How'd it go
flight
out there?
check, Good thing you had a
And would
rugged
this be
pilot like
one
Doug.
of the you-know-who's?
Oh, hey, Elma. How'd it go out there?
Ooh. I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic and top all-around fix-a-gal for Blake.
Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic and top all-around fix-a-gal for Blade.
She's 13.
She's
And I know
13,
she looks
and I
young,
know
and
she looks
is
young,
but
and she
trust
is
me,
young, but trust
she's
me,
one of our top
she's one of our
talents.
top
Also
talents.
begin this
Most
red
of the time.
hair.
Most of the
The
time.
devil with red hair,
Anyway,
blue
you
eyes.
guys heading back to the
You guys
barracks?
heading back to the barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the tour? It's a great tour.
I'll give you the grand tour.
I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a
That
great
sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug. I think
All right,
that's
Doug. That'll be all
You
for
can
today.
clean up here.
You can clean
I'm
up
turning
here,
into
Dr.
monster.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust.
Don't mind the
I'll take
exhaust.
care of it tomorrow.
I'll take care of it
Don't
tomorrow.
mind it.
Don't mind it.
Wait,
Why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
And now we're given access to our third party member, Lynn, the Shield Trooper. And this is where things are going to start getting a little complicated, but hey, that's a good thing. So in Xenoblade Chronicles X, just like many other RPGs, characters have a specific class, and that means that they specify in certain actions. If we go to the class menu, we can see that currently party member, Lynn, the Shield Trooper. And this is where things are going to start getting a little complicated, but hey, that's a good thing. So in Xenoblade Chronicles X, just like many other RPGs, characters have a specific class, and that means that they specify in certain actions. If we go to the class menu, you can see that currently the Archer specializes in assault rifles and knives. However, given enough points, we can change our class to Commando, Striker, and then Enforcer, if we so desire. And each of those classes also extend into other classes. Yeah, it's a lot to take in right now.
Yeah.
Sounds like Samurai. That name still just cracks me up.
It
But
went down.
for the time being, classes. So let's start with Palmer and see how she's doing. And compare our stats with our character. She is doing way better than us. We're going to tell you what her level is. Here we can see she's a full metal jaguar, which is probably the coolest sounding animal in existence. And we can also see all the equipment that she has. But Elma specializes in dealing consistent damage, while Lynn is a shield trooper, which is a character that specializes in defensive play. And somehow a 13-year-old girl has more HP than me. I don't know why necessarily, but hey, that's just how the game works. We'll get in more depth on exactly what the classes do as we get closer to maxing out the third class. Time being, and before we go, I'd like to talk to you for a second about this scaling again here.
How was I supposed to handle this by myself?
Glad to play Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. I was going to take the administrative district. Alright, and good luck with your skeletal.
He's called
Yes,
the
he says
devil
down this way,
soul.
but in reality, the transport
Give him a
is
soul
more so
to
in
the
the opposite
devil.
direction. Not sure. Back to transport. Hey man, would you mind showing me around? That'd be pretty darn cool of you.
Also beginning red-haired devils.
It's walking, that's for sure.
Best place. I'm tired of the city. It's like a different city every time.
Not bad,
Come a
huh?
long way in the last few weeks.
Everything from up here.
There's still so much to be
And
done.
beats walking, that's for sure.
See
The
the ghost.
best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view.
Which we don't really
It's
have
like a
time
different
for
city every time.
Why don't you
We've
guys
come a long way in the last few weeks.
just the highlights?
So much to be done.
One day at a time.
New LA is divided into 4.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then?
It has
Just the highlights.
skeleton elements.
Okay, you got it.
It's
New
also
LA
where the
is
West Gate
divided into 4.
I'm calling you the
We departed
devil's
from the
soul
industrial
tonight.
Where Duck and I were
And
conducting
the
the
devil's blood and the king of the nightmare. The king of the devil you sold to these devils.
Next is the
It's also where the West Gate is located. Remember?
restaurants.
Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Groceries. You name it.
The gate out of the city, the administration. I'm skipping ahead.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown.
Next is the commercial district.
Sometimes.
Well, Diana lays the rowdy.
Spider with the devil.
The best.
Calling the spider.
It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, Diana lays the big on the best. As always, parties on the plane.
Want to relax and unwind with a good book.
Max.
You're right. The residential district.
The park is my favorite
Housing,
place.
housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the
Our destination.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
Hey, X-Men.
And last but not
Stop.
least, our the administrative
Barracks.
Yo, hold up.
the heart of NLA.
Since no one left.
Look, see, dual level.
Yo, hold up.
The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ
No one
and the
left.
government.
Oh.
Not to mention armored alleys as well as the
Yeah.
barracks where we
We
live.
will be landing shortly.
The lower level there is a hangar complex for
We'll
scout
save the
maintenance
rest
and
for
repair.
This time you won't get away. This time you won't get away with this. This time you won't get away with them.
And this concludes
So,
our tour. We will be
why
landing
did you give up? Why did you give up and go home? Yeah,
We'll save
go
the rest
home.
of orientation for once we're back at
No
the
one's
barracks.
coming to fight.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district. Thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should
Morning.
file my report.
ready.
They'll be eager
So
to hear the
that's
details
so
of how we
they-
found it.
Enjoy your stay in the
like
administrative
fight
district,
like
and
you
thank you
burn
for
my
flying
guts.
Lindley
Barracks are
Airlines.
pretty close, actually.
Right.
They're set up
Let's
just
get you over
behind
to the
giant
barracks.
blade tower here.
Then I should file my report. They'll be eager
That
to
road
hear the
there wraps
details
around
of
the
what we
left
found.
side.
Nobody's
Right to it.
What's this?
Well then,
We'll
We
pass
better
through
not keep
Armory
them
Alley,
waiting.
but let's
Durr!
not get sidetracked,
the
okay?
barracks are
We
pretty
can check it out
close,
later.
actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
So
That
I
road
think
there
schools
wraps
are
around the left
indication
side
of
and
how
leads right to it.
large NLA
You would
is.
never go to
We'll
hell.
pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
How large of a scale this place is. The But that'll have to wait
The
a little bit
amusement
later
vision.
because, well, we need to get to the barracks. To the tower. I gotta say,
I gotta say that
I
no
also like
fight.
giant robots. Some kind of gig in this game so far. Yes, NLA is a very good place, so we're going to be exploring it in due time. We have a primary mission, and that's to get our assignment, which will be addressed to us at the Blue Barracks. Everything's so cool. First, we got to get down to business.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Barefoot. I'm gonna snake up my barefoot belongings. Devils.
Miss
So what can I say?
The
Chipper is
That is my
over.
middle name.
devils.
What can I say? That is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
But I didn't know
Anything about
king of the night of
Don't
the
worry about.
devil who you find the salt
Nothing to worry
in
about.
blood.
More
Good.
important, Elmer.
Be sure it stays
I
there.
found another one.
More
Excellent
importantly,
work.
Elmer, you found another one.
Just doing my job,
Excellent
Mr.
work.
Secretary.
Just doing my job, Mr.
For
Secretary.
officially registering our citizens.
Fully registered.
There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
You must be weary from
Ah,
the
yes.
stasis.
Devil.
Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us.
I'll put on some tea.
Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Running chase to the blood. Running chase to the blood. But the devil yelled the soul to me. He's called a soul to soul.
Allow me to formally
What a soul to
introduce
soul.
myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale. Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and
Allow
police
me to
matters fall
formally
under my
introduce
jurisdiction.
My name is Kentaro
He's
Nagi.
also my superior
You may
officer.
remember me as Captain of the White
And
Whale.
he'd be an excellent
Now I
person
serve
to
as
talk to
Secretary
when
of
ready to
Defense
start
here
your
for
work.
New LA. The provisional government
What
has
about a
charged
job
me
right
with
here
keeping the
with
peace,
He
so all
seems-
military and police matters fall under my
Let's give it a little
jurisdiction.
more time. At least until he knows
He's also my
the
superior officer.
decision.
And
He
he'd be an
seems to be
excellent person
suffering
to
from
talk
some
to when
form
you're
of
ready to
memory
start
loss.
looking for work.
Memory loss. From the
What
stasis.
about a job right here with Blade?
He
He
could
seems
barely
capable.
remember his name. And
Let's
nothing
give
at
it a
all
little
would
more
happen to
time.
Earth or the
At
White
least
Whale.
until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
Though, come to think of it,
He seems to
the
be
entire
suffering
lot
from
of us
some
will be
form
on
of
this
memory
planet
loss.
For what? 2
Memory
months?
loss.
It
From
shouldn't
the
take very
stasis?
long to get caught up.
My
He
thoughts
could barely
exactly.
remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White
Well
Whale.
then, where should we
I
begin?
see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months?
It's
It shouldn't take
starting
very
at
long
the
to
end.
get caught up.
2 years.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
The casualty of a battle between 2 hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like
technology
infants,
and weapons
naked,
were
powerless.
beyond our comprehension.
The Earth was
We were
reduced
like
to
infants,
ash,
naked, powerless.
blown away.
The Earth was reduced to ash, blown away.
Still wonder if I hadn't been there. Maybe
With
all
your
of
balls!
somehow been avoided.
So what you do now that
No
the
one
dark
knows.
All of this could have somehow.
What
But
we
the
do
devil
need
use
is without
destruction
you,
and
there's
lightning.
no Project Exodus.
His blood.
And no escape
Without you,
for any of
there'd
us.
been no
In
Project
the
Exodus.
moon.
Did it go
I've
perfectly?
seen the devils. You get
We are
wet,
here,
but
we
I'm
are alive.
very destruction.
Survive.
We are here.
I am
we are
destruction.
alive. We
But the
survive.
devil use.
So yes, Project Once we learned the Earth might be friendly, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in
Those
space.
of us who escaped on
2
the White
hard
Whale
years.
spent over 2 years wandering in space.
But we clung to our mission,
hard
to find a
years.
habitable planet and settle
But we
there.
clung to our mission.
We
Find a
had no
habitable
idea
planet
how long
and
it would
settle.
take.
We had no idea how long.
But the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again. Well, it wasn't a
The
happy reunion.
xenoforms found us again.
Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Earth wasn't enough. They
For
wanted
better
humanity
and for
destroyed.
worse. We were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale.
We were close
Inertia
to
and
planet
gravity
Mira
took
when
it
we
from
lost
there.
control of the White Whale.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere
The ship
intact.
had taken way too much damage to
We
survive
had no
entering the
choice.
atmosphere
We
intact.
channeled all the power we had left to
We
soft
had
land the
no
habitat.
choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its
You
current
have
state.
failed.
Once the dust cleared, we set
Searching
to
for
work
survivors,
transforming it into its
establishing
current
Blade,
state.
installing the
Searching
provisional
for
government.
survivors, establishing Blade,
Basically, making it a
installing the
sustainable
provisional
city.
government. Basically,
Nice
making it a
try.
sustainable
The
city.
devil sold to me. And now you're mine. And now you're mine.
Blade is an acronym.
Builders
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
Of the massive
Quite fitting, I
destruction.
think. It's a relatively new organization.
Up there
in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water,
search and rescue,
search and rescue teams,
surveyors,
police.
The
The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization, different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
Take a look at this.
The enemies stay away from me. I tell you why and I lose away.
The White Whale,
The White Whale was designed to carry an
Pain.
extremely large number of
And
passengers.
the pain.
Held in
And the
stasis.
pain.
all housed
All
in
housed in a structure
called
called the Lifehold.
This
This is a complete schematic of that facility.
Only
Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. Flight crew, maintenance engineers.
And of course,
some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
But
the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold.
With any luck,
They're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem.
We
now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
All citizens of NLA are required to register their
All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
I'm sure you
All
understand.
purely as a precaution.
As the
I'm sure you
caretakers of
understand.
humanity's survival.
As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have
And
certain
hey, it's not all
responsibilities.
bad. Registering
And
gets you
hey,
access
it's
to
not
all
all
kinds of
bad.
public services.
Registering gets you access to all kinds of public
In
services.
any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to
In any
digest.
case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest.
Ms. Koo,
You'll be wanting some
even
time.
I'm tired of hearing myself
Ms. Koo,
speak.
even
Why don't
I'm
you take our
tired of
guest
hearing
out
myself
for some
speak.
air?
Why don't you take our
Perhaps a
guest
tour
out
of the
for some air?
administrative district.
Perhaps a tour of
Yes,
the
sir.
administrative district.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
We'll keep this briefing brief.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Story Mission Chapter 1. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma. You learn more about life as a member of Blade. So this is our first interaction with a story mission, and we'll get more into what it entails in the next episode. But in the meantime, let's check out Barracks. I gotta say, looks pretty cool. Just praising the design of this game. It's kind of hard not to. Yeah, there's a lot we can do here. We can customize our character again. That'd be pretty cool. Currently, we can't do that. Also, there's the Blade Network. And if I come over here, we can see where we store our skills. Man, I can't wait for this thing to be full. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, now I'd like to take the time to say, guys, I know there's a lot to process in this game, and also I believe over here are our resting quarters. Yeah. Just go in there and take a snooze if you'd like.
To my
That's what Lucy told us to do. I'm just going to do like I was saying before, there's a lot of taking with this game, guys, and I know the beginning has been a little bit cutscene heavy, but Xenoblade's a franchise that pack as much time as you put into it, and I'll be elaborating what I mean with that later. Honestly, guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you all so much for the support on this series. I was a bit hesitant on uploading a game of this length because I know it's not going to be for everybody. And there may be a few of you who are totally into the series and are simply just here because of me. And that's great and all, but...
You devils. What the devil you call me? You call me the devil, you salted Aronach.
Life's simpler when you're covered with Admiral Multicover. Sorry, Mom! Millions of multi-customers can't be wrong.